Well, hello again, folks. Back at it today, working on this exhaust manifold for the Toyota Land Cruiser 3B diesel engine. The last video there, we cut out this beautiful flange for the new exhaust manifold. And today we're going to get started. First thing I'm going to do, I've already got this sucker beveled out and cut this flange here that fits on to the inlet of the turbo just beautifully. So I'm going to go ahead and weld this on here and then cut this tube kind of to length. It's way too long right now, but it's going to sit in here. And then I got the square tubing that's going to kind of tie into it like so. Somehow I'm going to figure this out as I go, guys. This is my first exhaust manifold build, first turbo build ever, and I'm by no means a professional welder, so bear with me. And yeah, we'll get started. So this here's the machine I'm going to be using to do this project. This is an older Canox welder. She's pretty beefy, 240 volt. Running the MIG mix gas on there, and 0.045 wire, fairly thick, but I've got this giant spool of it to use up, so should be just fine for this project. Pretty good. Another one of those. Beauty, maybe one on the bottom. One more up top. Yeah, I know I'm not wearing my welding helmet, but I'm not looking at my welds. I'm doing her Mexico style. I'll put the helmet on when I actually go to fully weld this up. But I've kind of found it's nice to not wear it when you're just putting a couple tack welds in. Okay. Now I can go ahead and mark where I got to cut the hole into here. Hit her with the zip disc and came in here with the die grinder after to pour her out a little bit. I ain't never seen exhaust manifold with square tubing before. It's the first time for everything. I think this will work just fine. Let's tack her on here. This is where the turbo's going to sit. Nice and high up, we'll get good oil flow out of it. We'll be able to see it, which is cool. And you can rotate the compressor side of this around wherever you want it. I think I'm going to actually have it sit so that it exits out this side down towards the intercooler. Yeah, I like this. That'll work. Hey guys, runner number 2, about ready to weld in here. Should fit nice. Took a bit cutting and chopping to get her to fit in there perfect. Zinged another hole in here with the plasma cutter and did a little more welding on there. Don't judge me. Yeah, this sucker's gonna be sweet. Let me get this welded in here. Alright guys, well here's a look at it right now. Manifold's really starting to come together. One more runner to put in here. And she's going to be ready to rock. I got a couple end caps to fill in here on this side. One on the bottom there where I trimmed off some of that excess. I'm pretty proud of this thing. She's going to be pretty after all. Nothing wrong with square tubing. It'll flow just the same as round stuff. Alright guys, last runner. finally getting tacked in here. It's only taken me a couple of days. I've had to work in between doing a lot of this. So, hope you all like my square tube turbo exhaust manifold. I think she's really come together. Let's see, this one doesn't fit quite as good as some of them others, but we'll make it work. I have high hopes. Alright guys, well, here it is all mocked up on the engine. Turbo's hanging on there. Still gotta kind of fill in these end caps, but you get the idea. Exhaust will dump out here. I went ahead and ground off the little tab on the turbo so I can kind of rotate this wherever I want it. I already had this kind of bendy pipe that came with these turbos. It's going to come down out under the battery into the intercooler and back in. Air inlet here over to the snorkel that the truck's going to have. I have one to put on. That'll be another video. We got our oil outlet drain on this side. It's going to come down here through the manifold, either into that cover on the side where the lifters go, or all the way down to the oil pan, or I may tie in to the return from the vacuum pump. We'll see. Haven't decided yet. Cross that bridge when I get there. Maybe we'll do a plumbing video or something, but hey, this thing turned out alright. I'm quite proud of it. I think I'll clean her all up, finish welding it, maybe even slap some nice header paint on here. Haven't decided what color yet. Or I can just grind her down and leave her looking nice and shiny. What do you all think? Either way, kind of liking the way this is turning out. I wasn't sure at first with that square tubing, but I don't think it looks too bad. I'm using a gimbal. You have to excuse me. Trying it out here. Kind of a neat little thing. You get in underneath. Yeah. Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this video with anyone that's wanting to do the same kind of thing. And we'll just keep these videos coming.